Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Welcome back to the Art Boss Challenge. It is day 3 of the challenge. I'm just making sure that we're live. Yes, we're live. As you guys are signing in, give yourself some fire. Give yourself some fire. Go ahead and pat yourself on the back for all of the hard work that you've been doing this week. We know that the Art Boss Challenge, good morning. It's Susan. Good morning. We know that the Art Boss Challenge is providing those light bulb moments and giving you the answers that you need so that you can uncover what you need to be doing next. We have artists from around the world who are joining us, and a lot of the artists from around the world are joining in replay because they're actually sleeping right now. But here's what I want you to do as you're signing in today. I want you to tell us a little bit about you. Tell us where you're from. Tell us, like I'm in Arkansas. I'm in the middle. Well, I'm at the north side of Arkansas. And tell us a little bit about your weather too. Tell us what it's like in your part of the world. And I just love seeing all of the artists from around the world who are leaning in and claiming the system that allows for them to get what they want, claiming the system that allows for them to be living the dream, claiming the system that allows for them to create a living wage, allows for them to create a 6-figure income if that's what they want, right? So I'm looking, it's hot here is what a lot of people are saying. Hot Arizona, desert hot. I know, I think we're all under one big bubble that's just called a heat bubble. And it's just kind of crazy how warm it is right now. But if you guys are on the other side of the world, I know that some of you are going to be saying it's cold here. So those of you who are from New Zealand and Australia, I know that you guys are going to say it's a little chilly today. Welcome, everyone. We're so excited. It is day 3 and we're almost completing the challenge. I want you to know that the 3-day challenge is about giving you those answers that you need so you can uncover what to do next. But we're not done. What we're going to be doing starting tomorrow is shifting into a Zoom room where you can actually, this is the only time that you can work directly with me and get my eyeballs on your business and start asking those questions so you can uncover your next steps. We're giving you opportunities to jump on calls with us so that you can get clarity on, after you have those 3 questions, we're going to help you get even more clarity and help you determine what you need to be working on next. I'm going to ask Team Art Boss to go ahead and drop the link to the clarity calls. If you guys can do that, that would be really great. I want you guys to know that we're offering these calls. They're free calls. I want to remind you that the coaches here and Team Art Boss, okay, they're working hard on your business today and this week for free. Okay, that doesn't mean they're not getting paid. It just simply means that they're working on your business for free. Okay, so I see a fellow Arkansan. You know what it's like here then. It's just super crazy hot right now in Arkansas. This is what my job is. Okay, when I'm working with you in the free zone, this is what my job is. My job is to help you get the big picture. My job is to pull back out to the framework and start working with you on understanding what you need to do next. Okay, that's what my job is in the free zone. If you want to know what you need to do on a daily basis and you want to have exactly what you need in order to build the systems to bring in your clients and then to walk them down the path to the sale and give them everything they need to say yes when you make your offers and then close those offers, we will work with you one-on-one. Okay, that is what we talked about yesterday. We talked about the business builder, which is that full transformation. It's giving you everything you need to get what you want and claim those 6-figure incomes. I'm going to let you know we have other products. We have other coaching. We have other tools, that we have other things that we can help meet you where you are today, but we can't match you up with the right product unless you get on one of those clarity calls with us. We want to show you the big picture. We want to show you the full transformation. We want to show you what it's like to be working with industry experts that will be working on your team. You come into the business builder and you've hired a team of people to work with you on your business. Okay, so light bulb moments. That's what we're going to be doing today. The 3rd light bulb moment today is about pricing. That's what we're going to be doing. Okay, we may be at the 3rd day of the challenge, but we're not done yet. We're going to be working directly with you over the next couple of days, and you're going to get laser focus coaching. So I want you guys to give yourself some fire. Go ahead and give yourself a pat on the back, all the hard work you're doing. And don't forget that just by simply participating, just by simply going, hey, I'm here. Hey, give us a thumbs up, give us the heart. What it allows for us to do is it allows for us to put your name into that wheel of names, because in a little bit, we've got some posts that convert to give away. We've got those 160 pages of posts that are pre-written, already done for you, written specifically for artists who are working in the online market, so you can sprinkle it inside of your social media. And we're going to be giving away some more of those today. Miss Shauna St. James is going to join us in a little bit, and we're going to be giving away a few more of those. So I'm so excited to be doing that and to be able to reward those of you who are taking action. Because action feels good. Making decisions that move your business forward is what we are here to do. At the beginning of the week, you guys were asking questions like this, okay? You were asking questions like, I wonder why my website isn't converting. I wonder why I have all this branding, but no one's purchasing. I don't know where to find my customers. I don't know where my customers are hanging out. I only have freebie seekers. How do I get buyers? Okay. You were saying things like this. I'm just getting started and I don't even know what questions to ask. But now you're asking questions of your business. Do I have a system that closes sales? You're asking questions like, okay, I know that the key to making sales is traffic. And now I know that the key to moving my traffic is my message. Do I have the right message? How do I give my clients everything that they need to say yes? And today, instead of asking the question of, I don't know what to charge for my price, tell me what to charge, we're going to start looking at why it's super important. Even in the online market where you think everything needs to be discounted, it's actually a flip. Price is important, and we need to be charging the price that reflects the value of what we're doing. So we're going to head to the fun. Okay. But before we head to the fun, this is what I want to ask you. Okay. I want you to share with us. We've been here. This is going on 3 days. Okay, we're helping you with some light bulb moments. What is the number one aha moment that you've had so far? What is the one thing that you've learned this week so far that you know if you implement it, if you start working on it today, it's going to forever impact your business? Is forever going to allow for you to change the way that you're creating a financial income and that freedom and that security. It will forever change the way that you're running your business so that you can start claiming your dream and living the dream. Okay, so share that, because I'm going to pull up Shauna St. James. She's here waiting. We're gonna be giving away that post that convert, and we're going to be talking about how to maximize your results. I know it feels like the challenge is over, but I've let you know that you have the opportunity to work directly with Team Art Boss. You may have noticed at the beginning of the week, we were working with over 2,000 artists. There was 2,400 registrations for the free challenge. And now we're working with a serious artist who want to take action and who want to know what they need to do next. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up Miss Shauna St. James. Shauna, let me see here, adding, hey girl, how are you?
Good. Yes. Wednesday, it's hump day.
It's hump day. It's hump day. Girl, I'm going to go ahead and push you forward so that you can do your magic with the wheel of names and really start working with the artists to, at this point, know what they need to do to maximize their results as we're moving forward. So I'm going to go ahead and move you forward.
All righty. So we have already made it hump day. We are halfway through the challenge, even though today is the official end of the challenge. As Karen said, we still have so much more for you Thursday and Friday. And I'm so excited that we still get to hang out with you. This is something that, you know, is near and dear to our hearts, because once we learned this system here at Team Art Boss, how could we not share it with you? It's just impossible to keep going. And knowing that we have all this information and all this valuable content, these strategies, these tactics, tools, and all of these systems that will change your business. And so we are so glad that you're here to really see the big picture and understand how we're doing it. So with that said, I want you to keep maximizing your results during this challenge for the rest of our time here. If you've missed a few things, if you haven't been able to be here and watch everything, that's okay. You still have time. Get back to the replays and watch them. watch them over again. Watch them over again. Even if you've watched them once, watch them over again. You're going to get a different light bulb moment when you watch something over and over again. That's how our brains work. We need spaced repetition for everything to absorb and for us to be able to integrate all the stuff we're learning. So I'm going to encourage you to do that. Also, please keep connecting with us. We are sending out friend requests as we're going throughout this week. You'll keep seeing you may see us pop into your friend request box. Please go ahead and accept that, or better than that, just send us a friend request. It's great for us to be able to stay connected with you. That way, if you have questions after the challenge, you have a way to reach out to us and connect with us. Besides still being in the group, you can always post your questions there too. So with that, last thing I want to go for before we get to the fun and I get to give away those gift cards is you were given 2 opportunities this week. 2 opportunities. Well, actually 3 if you count this actual challenge where you're getting all this free training. But not only did Karen invite you yesterday to a huge opportunity that can completely transform not just your business, but your life, but you have an opportunity to get on a free call with us. It's an opportunity to talk to an expert one-on-one for free who can help you know what you need to get yourself unstuck, to get your business moving. There's no obligation for you to invest in your business right now. If investing in your business isn't the right thing for you, that is okay. We can still help you figure out what your next best steps are. So you have nothing to lose by getting on that clarity call with us. And we will be posting the links to that again later here, also within the group. But I want you to think about this. If you are going to learn something major, like let's say you're getting ready to go to medical school, you need to take organic chemistry, calculus, all those things. Well, would you rather have a math class where you actually have someone who's going to help you check your work versus just someone who's up there telling you, okay, here's what you do. You take a course, here, everything's on recording. But then when you actually do the work, you don't have anyone to help you know if you're doing it right. That's the difference between just trying to figure stuff out for yourself and having someone who's been there, who's done that, who understands where you get stuck to help you go, oh yeah, no, here's what we need to fix right here. You've got all this information here. We could take this. Let's tweak this. This is going to help you out. That is what we offered you. That is the Business Builder program. So I wanted to let you know that before we get in, and let's get to the wheel. You guys, this is so fun. Post the Convert is such a powerful package. And I'm so excited that Karen is giving this away for you. Who is it? We get Belinda.
Congrats. Awesome.
Belinda. Okay.
All right. You know what? This is the end of the challenge. Let's go ahead. I know yesterday we gave away 2 for the second day. Let's go ahead and give away 3 today. So,
oh my word.
Yeah, I know. Let's do it. Hey,
I love giving presents.
Before we pick the next name, I want to just talk about how you get this 160-page document with over 600 posts that are already pre-written for you and really even give you directions on how to modify that for your business. It's a plug and play, right? You need to be looking for a friend request from Miss Shauna because she's going to reach out and we're going to talk to you about how to leverage it and how to use it. So we need to get you on a call as well. So let's see here. I just want everybody to know what's coming next when your name is called. So let's go for it.
I love that. Yes. Once again, let's see who's next.
I'm like on the edge.
Lee
Harding. Yes. Awesome.
Lee Harding. Oh my goodness. And I can't believe we get to give one more away.
Yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it. It's like,
feel like we're on the wheel of fortune. Mike
Burback.
Mike Burback.
Awesome.
Okay.
I love this. I love this. Awesome. We have been posting, like doing screenshots and posting these inside of the Art Boss formula group.
Sorry.
Art Boss live. Woo, live.
Live.
Pull this back out and we're going to chat for a second. But that's what we'll do is we're going to post it. We'll also tag you in that post so you know if you weren't able to attend today that you actually walked away with one of the, it's an amazing, amazing asset. I've talked about it a little bit before, and I'm going to admit something. I almost walked away from this asset because when I got the price tag of 10K it was going to be $10,000 and almost a year's worth of work to build this out. I almost ran for the hills. Like, oh my goodness. But I want you to know that the value of this allows for you to have access. It's like you already paid for a copywriter and you have access to this tool inside of the Business Builder. So this is part of what you're getting when you come into the Business Builder. It's already it's a product that's sitting in here, let alone all of the other access to the industry experts. So we're gonna let Shauna go ahead and do all the work that she needs to do now to reach out to you guys, and we're gonna jump into training. So thank you, Shauna. See you later. Bye. Awesome. Awesome. We're going to jump on into training. We're going to talk a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and pull up this deck for us so we can just go ahead and jump on into training. I want you to know the Art Boss formula. It's a system for closing sales. Okay. It's a simple framework. I showed it to you on Monday. We talked about it yesterday. That gives you quick results based on how much time, energy, and resources that you put into the system. Showing you how to use the Amazon flywheel. Okay, we talked about that on Monday. We're going to do a deep dive into what's called launch methodology, what gives that energy into the whole entire process that allows for you to identify more leads, close more sales, get more content, and answer your business questions. Okay, we showed you the whole team yesterday. The Business Builder isn't just about working with a couple people. There's a whole team of support that's working with you to get you the results that you need. This is about full transformation. We have other products that we can give you, like little sections of the big system. We can give you a little like slivers of training, but it doesn't provide the full transformation. I want you to see the big picture. Before we start working together, I want you to see the big picture. And if you're not quite ready yet for the big system, I want you to book a call with us. I know that Team Art Boss is dropping the link to grab those clarity calls, but we can't match you up with the right product of where you are in your business unless you get on one of those calls with us. I'm not going to show you what all the little slivers are. I want you to see what the big picture is. And then we can, once we understand where you are and where your business is, okay, we can then match you up with the right products. Here's the thing. I need to reset expectations. If you are going to only be learning what everybody else learns in 1 month in the Business Builder, if you're just going to learn what we do in the first month and you're going to take a whole year to do it, it's going to take you 10 to 12 times longer to get to where you want to go. Okay. You need to be adjusting your expectations of what you're getting, and we're going to get you to where you need to be. All right. So let me go ahead and I'm going to pull myself out for a second because I want to just go ahead and jump into the presentation. All right. Welcome to day 3 of the Art Boss Challenge. I'm so excited to be here. My name is Karen Auha. I'm just going to let you know I love doing this. I love you guys. I love working with artists, and I love watching your businesses explode and explode in an amazing way. I love watching you guys getting the results that allow for you to be living the dream. I absolutely love being able to provide this product. I love being able to work with you in the free zone, and I love being able to work with you one-on-one every single day of the business week that allows for you to get what you want. And I'm going to take a second and I'm going to be really honest. Okay. Don't do this all the time. I don't talk about this all the time, but you've been here a little bit. We've gotten to know each other. We're talking in Messenger. We're connecting, and I'm going to be honest with you. Okay. Selling is not my favorite thing to do. Long pause. I am like most creatives who are built as introverts. I'm an introvert, okay? And although I'm really good at selling, It is not my favorite thing to do. And here's what I'm going to tell you. This is why I'm not unique. This is why I'm just like the rest of you. I have spent years acquiring the skills and the tools I need to be good at this. I have an art degree. I have an MBA. I have decades of corporate experience in sales and client management. My clients were huge customers: Procter & Gamble, American Greetings, Glaxo Wellcome, International Paper. I've done all the art gigs. I've done wholesaling. I've done art shows. I still do art shows. I have galleries. I have art licensing agents. I've written grants. I review grants for the Mid-America Arts Alliance when they ask me to help out, right? I've done it all, okay? I pay for business experts, strategy experts, marketing experts, ad experts to work on my businesses. That's how I run all of my art businesses that allow for me to be living my dream. And here's what I'm going to tell you. In the Art Boss Business Builder, I then filter everything that I've learned through an artist lens and give you the opportunity to avoid 6 years in business school, decades of corporate world experience, hundreds of thousands of dollars in paying experts to work on my business. And I deliver this content for you for $8K. And if you've signed up for one of those clarity calls by last night, you get the whole entire program for $8K. Don't worry if you didn't get on one of those calls. The product is still discounted. It's going to be $9,000 from here on if you book a call with us, because we know this is what you need in order to be successful. I also want you to know, and I don't talk about this a lot, okay? I want you to know that I understand what it feels like to have barriers to growth. And every time I level up my business or I have challenges in the marketplace, I need to get help. I need to invest in my business and grow it to get the help that I need so I can get out of my own way. Because most of the time, I'm the barrier in my business. I need to get out of my own way. I trust my consultants and I trust my coaches. And I know I would not be where I am today. I wouldn't have grown as fast as I have without them. We have worked with hundreds of clients in the Business Builder. I work with thousands of clients in my free zone, and we help them grow their businesses if they let us. If they let us. Okay. So we're going to go ahead. We don't have much time or many slides for housekeeping because it is the last day of the challenge, but here's some of your reminders. We're still meeting every day at 12 p.m. Central Time, but we are now going to be meeting in a Zoom room. You have the Zoom link that is going to be, you have it everywhere. You have it in your workbook. I'm putting it in the reminder post tomorrow. You'll have it in your reminder post. You're going to have it in your reminder email. And if you signed up for text, you're going to have that link in your reminder text as well. Today, by the end of today, you'll have the 3 answers you need to uncover what to do next. That is how and why we're guaranteeing results here. If you would like to work with me and Team Art Boss in a Zoom room where we're going to be working with you and getting our eyeballs on your business, you only need to submit your question inside of the submission form. Once again, all that information is posted inside of the group. It's in your workbook. It's inside of all your reminders. Okay. So you need to be doing that today if you want me to look at your business tomorrow. Everything is available in replay, including those Zoom calls. I'll be posting the replay later. It's for my international clients. We work with international clients every single day. Folks in Dubai and folks in New Zealand and in Australia, they're sleeping right now. We know that. So everything's available in replay. And this is just the reminder that you have 2 more bonus sessions if you would like to work with us. Yesterday, I posted inside of the Art Boss formula. I was going to give you a real live example of a real live launch that we did in the Art Boss Business Builder. It was called the Art Boss Collection. I'm going to tell you more at the end. I'm going to give you all the numbers. And this is a specific example about why price matters. That's why we're talking about it today. The Art Boss Collection, it occurred, oh goodness, we bridged it between Earth Day and May 1st because The name of the event was called Spring into Wildlife. Okay, so we did what's called a cold to sold launch. It meant there were zero people in our VIP art group, and we quickly filled it with 600 leads within 3 weeks. And I'm going to give you the big picture. It produced over $20,000 in closed sales. When we activated the playbook that you get in the Business Builder, what does that mean? If you run quarterly launches where you're going out and activating your system on a quarterly basis, you have the ability to make 25K each quarter. We closed 20K in 1 month. That means that the rest of these artists, these 3 artists who are here, they had 2 months to make an additional $5,000. So for those of you who are saying, show me that it works, I'm telling you, I show you that it works, and we're going to take a look at those numbers. But before we do that, let's go ahead and we're going to talk about the system that closes premium priced artwork. And before we do that, I'm going to let you know, we know the places that you can get stuck in your business. Here's why. Because we've been there too. We know the challenges in selling artwork and closing high ticket price art sales. We know the places where you can get stuck. Number 1 place, just getting those conversions. Number 2, you can get stuck in overwhelm, because when we're running a big business, if you're out there dabbling and trying to do everything and you're trying to piecemeal together all these different strategies and tools and techniques, and you're coming to people and saying, just show me how to do it, and you're trying to put everything together, that's when overwhelm starts. And we know that you don't want to get stuck behind your desk. That being an artist means creating your artwork, and so you have to have a balance between the time it takes for you to market and sell and the time it takes for you to create your product. So that's why the first thing we focus on is helping you get your conversions, creating a system that allows for you to close your art sales. We also work on the overwhelm, giving you a system that is simple. Doesn't mean that it's easy to implement, but it's simple so that you know where to focus, so that you know where you have the leaks in your funnel, you know where you need to add the gas, and you know where there's bottlenecks. And the goal to having a system is automating it and delegating those repeatable tasks so it gets you from behind your desk and gets you back into your studio where you belong. Okay. We also know what problems your business faces. We know this. Again, how do we know this? Because we've been there too, and now we have the systems to move you past those barriers. The key part of running a successful system is the fact that price really does matter. And here's a question that you need to be answering for yourself. Even if you're already charging a couple $1,000s, maybe $10,000 for your artwork, we all have mindset barriers over raising our price. And I'm going to ask you this. Are you unapologetically charging the price that reflects the value of your product? And when you're running a system, your product includes all of the cost it takes to run the system. It includes the fact that you are a talented, amazing artist who does something that most people in the world can't do. Here are the light bulb moments that we've gotten this week, okay? When we first started out, I'm like, I want to give you the ability to have the answers to what to do next. They're called light bulb moments. They're the things that need to shift in your brain when you're like, I get it. Okay. So the first light bulb moment, systems. What is your current selling system, and is it producing the results that you want? If you've made 1 sale in the entire life of your art business, you have a system, but is it producing what you want? If you've not made any sales yet, do you want a system? That's what we talked about on day 1. This is the framework that I shared with you. It's about identifying and finding your leads, bringing them into your selling system, and then scaling what you're doing. You have to have numbers, and you have to show me what your business is producing, and then we can figure out how to scale to 6 figures. Day 2, do you have a message that connects with your ideal client moves them into your system and through your system? Do you have a message that when you make your offers, you have your ideal customer is pulling out their credit card? Or as a friend of mine likes to say, she's like, they're throwing your credit card at your face and they're saying thank you. That is what we talked about yesterday. It is a light bulb moment that when I said, hey, do you want to know the secret to moving traffic? Everybody was like, oh, show me how, like, to find my ideal customer. No. Hey, the secret to moving traffic is your message. And this is what we talked about yesterday. We went from the place where we're like, we have message everyone has. It's not differentiated. It's just like everybody else. We talked about how you start building out your your unique marketing message. And until you have a system, you have nowhere to test and refine your message. You have to be running the system. So do you want meh or do you want yum? It's totally up to you. The third light bulb moment is price. We have to get clear on our pricing. And when I first start working with artists, they tell me stories like, I'm already just selling my artwork for pennies. I'm hardly making any money. I can't lower my price anymore. And it is a light bulb moment that I want you to have when you realize, because there's resistance to this. Yes, I should be charging more and I deserve to be charging a price and closing the deal on prices that reflect the value of what I'm doing. There's such resistance here. And I don't care if you're selling your artwork for thousands of dollars already, there's still a huge resistance. And that inside of the Business Builder is what we do. We have the training, we have the support that allows for you to identify your ideal price and then create the system that allows for you to charge that price. So charging the price that reflects the value of what you do. Here's where it starts. We have to realize that if our price doesn't equal our value, then we're just telling people that our artwork isn't really that important. We are telling people that our artwork isn't that great, simply because our price implies that the value isn't there. So I'm going to ask you, what story does your current price tell your customer? What is value? Value includes you. Value includes giving your customer everything they need to say yes. It's looking at your product and determining what do you need to do and what do you need to give your customer to say yes. And that is the value. This is Michael Grill. He's an art boss. Absolutely love him. He stepped up and said, let me tell folks about the Art Boss Business Builder. He's like, it transcends all of my expectations. The feedback, being able to work with industry experts like Lisa Nance and Shauna and all of the rest of the coaches here, it's outstanding. It's like, I wasn't expecting to get this level of help with implementation. And he's like, hey, when it's time to do testimonials, please grab me. He's a video game designer, a mobile product maker. And he is standing up and saying, this product is impressive. So glad. He said, so glad that you showed up in my feed and I took the plunge. His work is super cerebral. Absolutely love his work. And what he's doing is finding a really unique, ideal client in the marketplace. Why is price important? Do you want to recession-proof your business? By leveling up your ideal client and repelling your freebie seekers, you're creating a business system that can operate through many market situations that other businesses are not going to be able to make it through. This is Michelle Acosta. She is a digital artist as well as a portrait artist. And when she first came into the Business Builder, she was like undercharging. She's like, I love this. She said, I decided to raise my price. She first made a decision and a choice And I just went for it. I took my price from 50 cents per square inch to $2.50 a square inch. And my client didn't even flinch when I gave them the price. They pulled out their credit card and they thanked me. She was like, it was just mind blowing. Why does price matter? Price matters because when you're charging the right price, it reduces system and delivery stress. When we talk about the Art Boss collection, I'm going to talk a little bit more about this. You can choose to sell quality over quantity. And this is a choice. You can sell 200 pieces of artwork for $100, or you can go look for 20 people who will pull out their credit card for a $1,000 offer. But when you're working with less clients, when you have less people at the top of your funnel, it reduces your system and delivery stress. This is the interesting thing that's going to happen. When artists first come into the business builder, they're like, I need to find more clients. And when they're running the system, there's this flip that happens. They start saying, oh my goodness, now I have to slow down my production because I can't meet the needs of all my customers. And do you know how you fix that? You raise your price. This is Kate. I introduced you to her yesterday. She's talking about how when she runs the system, she's not only closing sales when she's activating it with the flywheel, but she's also closing sales in the 3K and above amount. I'm going to tell you that she closes for even higher than that weeks after she closes her cart. Why is price important? Because when you raise your price, you have less competition. It is easier to close a sale in a low saturated market than it is in a highly saturated market. It's easier to differentiate yourself in a market where you are charging a price that reflects the value of your work. This is Sarah. Sarah's group had reached a place where organic leads took too much time to find. Okay, so we're starting to shift into really talking about why price matters. Price matters because you need to be investing in your business. You need to be able to find leads. And when you can't find leads by just going and knocking on doors individually and using organic strategies, you're going to hit a place in your business where you're going to need to leverage the power of paid strategies as well. So she worked with the ad copy we give her. We do all the training to show her how to set up her Facebook ads. She goes to weekly meetings with our Facebook ads manager, who literally takes over the screen and starts going, oh, let's click this. Oh, let's look at your audience. Really, if you just bring your outline, our ads manager is amazing. So she leaned into her first Facebook ad campaign and she got $10 leads. I mean, I was jealous. She's using the copy I gave her. It's the same copy I use when I sell my artwork. Look at her artwork. It's fabulous. She was able to stop the scroll and she was getting $10 leads. Okay, so why is this important? Why is price important? Why does price matter? When you're charging a price that reflects the value of what you do, you create flexibility and growth in your business. You have profits for reinvestment, and you create freedom in your business life and in your personal life. This is Kayla Trout. Kayla, let's talk about her for a second. I'm going to just kind of let you know, because I know a lot of you are talking, you're in seasons of life. She's in a season of life. She has 2 toddlers. Her sister and her nephew live with her. Every single day she goes and visits her grandmother in the morning before she takes her kids to daycare. And she completed another 5K selling weekend. Now remember, she has 5 hours or less a week to work in her business, and she's still closing sales while keeping those 2 preschoolers busy and occupied, taking care of her grandmother. And I'm going to tell you, the launch that she did, I remember saying, and my nephew has COVID. She picked her favorite time of year to launch. This is Mardi Gras. She launched knowing the playbook she needed to run and what she needed to do to close the sales. And how did she do it? From the comfort of her own home. If she wasn't charging the price that she needs to reflect the value of her work, she wouldn't be able to make that 5K. So the Art Boss Business Builder starts where other classes and courses leave off. We provide the full transformation so that you can close your premium price artwork. We have world-class industry experts who knows what it's like to set up and run an art business. All of our industry experts are artists as well. We've scored here. So this is just a reminder, grab your clarity call with Team Art Boss, because we're going to, at minimum, provide massive clarity for free. Whether you choose to come on with us or not isn't as important to us as just having you understand what you need to do next. If you're going to choose to look for another solution, we understand, and that's your choice. That's your choice. If you'd like to work with us, we have products and services that will get you what you need to build your systems, refine your messages, and be charging the right price for your artwork. So I'm going to talk a little bit. This is the real results, real people. This is what we did in April, at the end of April through the beginning of May. Okay, so I want to talk to you a little bit about how Team Art Boss, we ran this. Team Art Boss ran this for 3 artists. We selected 3 super talented artists. These are examples of the artwork from the 3 different artists, okay? They look beautiful together. We got clear on the problem we solved. We understood the message and we refined our message. We went out and found our ideal client. We walked them through our selling system. We filled our VIP art group, that container, that sales funnel, with 600 leads in less than 3 weeks. I'm going to give you all the numbers. The next slides aren't as pretty. I put them together this morning, but I'm going to give you all of the numbers. Their artwork is amazing. They know how to launch, but we totally took a group that had 0 people in it, a VIP art group that had 0 people. We put 600 people in that group in less than 3 weeks, and we closed $20K in sales in 1 month. 16,000 already collected by the end, by May, 16,000 was collected, with 5 commissions sitting out there, work in process. Let's look at the numbers. You want to know how we did it? I'll tell you exactly how we did it. We went out to social media. If it's cold to sold, that means I didn't ask any of those artists to bring in their warm audience and share it with the world. I didn't want them to have to contaminate their leads and their customers and give them access to other artists. So I said, look, we're gonna share the cost of advertising, and we're gonna go and do this together. So here are the numbers. We had to be out in social media, and we had to go into social media and fill our funnel with leads from Instagram and Facebook. We probably were in front of 60,000, maybe 70,000 accounts in Facebook and in Instagram. We got a $3 a lead. Okay, so $3 per lead. We looked at our current assets and started filling this funnel, this Facebook group, with our current assets. This is a summary of the current assets. We had Facebook profile followers in the 20K range. We had business page assets in the 5K range. We had a VIP group in a 4K range, and we had over 4,000 emails that we had already collected through our history, and we went out and we asked all those people to come into our VIP group. We got 1,100 registrations to come to our VIP weekend for our Spring into Wildlife sale, where we were upfront telling people that we were offering artwork straight off of our easels and an opportunity to purchase wildlife artwork. Of the 1,100 registrations, 600 of them moved into our VIP group, where they showed up to participate in the virtual selling weekend that we were promoting. We activated that playbook. It's the playbook that I'm giving you inside of the Business Builder. It's the plug and play. You put in your own information. We activated that playbook for a Spring into Wildlife sale. We had a 3% conversion rate. We sold 20 pieces of artwork, and we made $20,000 plus in sales. By the time we closed everything, we were sitting at 20K, 16K currently collected, with 5 commissions sitting out there that those artists were working on, and they were collecting upon delivery. This is 1 month of working in a virtual experience, closing your sales. It gives you 2 more months to collect that other $5,000, because when you are launching quarterly, which is what we recommend, when you're running this system and activating and getting it geared up on a quarterly basis, you now have enough leads to close an extra 5K over those next 2 months. Now, this is why price matters. This slide is we're going to talk about why price matters. We sold 20 pieces. Okay, so on the left-hand side, and the average price of each one of those paintings, those pieces of artwork, was $1,000. That's how we made over $20,000 by activating a system. Now, all those people, those 20 people who came in, if we made them a lower price offer, they would have bought the lower price offer. They wouldn't have bought the $1,000 offer. If we didn't even make an offer for $1,000, those 20 people would have purchased a $100 offer and we would have made $2,000. So why price is important is because if you're finding your ideal customer, bringing them into your selling system, closing your sales, and you're not charging the price that reflects the value of your artwork, you would have just left $18,000 on the table. Now, I know the first argument that people are saying, they're like, well, I would have sold more at 100. And I tell you, you wouldn't have sold 10 times more. You would have had to sold 200 pieces. There's no way you would have gotten a 30% conversion rate on 600 people. You had 600 people in your group, you would not have sold and closed a deal on a third of the people inside of your group. Your cost to delivery, your cost in your ads, your cost in your assets would have needed to be so much bigger in order to close a 20K launch if you're not charging a price that reflects the value of your artwork. Okay? Price matters. This isn't about discounting your price. Do you want the system that closes premium priced artwork? That's what it comes down to. So we're going to be talking about launching tomorrow. We're going to talk about, I just shared with you all the numbers from a launch. We're going to talk about the flywheel. On day one, back on day one, if you're like, wait, what's the flywheel? Go back and watch day one. Just kind of zip through the training. We're going to talk about the flywheel. We're going to talk about how big companies, successful entrepreneurs are using the exact system that I show you to sell their products. The flywheel concept comes from Amazon, and we're going to talk about how to use that inside of our own businesses to sell artwork. There it is. I forgot I popped it in there. This is on day one. We're going to be digging into this, and then we're going to be taking a look at the business questions. I'm going to take 3 people. I'm going to take your business questions. I will announce who you are later on today. I'll put a post out there and say, I can't wait for tomorrow when we're going to do our laser focus coaching. And I'm going to tag you on it so that you're aware that that your business question is going to be looked at tomorrow. If you can't attend, don't worry, just watch it in replay. I prefer it if you can attend because then there's a conversation we can have, but you can still submit your questions. And if you're not able to make it to that laser focused coaching session, I'll be able to answer your questions. So don't worry about that. I will post all that inside of the Art Boss Formula group so you can watch. Okay. So tomorrow is the laser focus coaching. We want you to understand what we're talking about with the flywheel. We call it launch methodology. It's for engaging your customers so they can pull them out of the woodwork and walk them down the path to the sale. Launch methodology is super important in kicking in the algorithm, especially that VIP art group, the group algorithm, not because we're tricking Facebook. It's just simply because they're letting us do it, so that your art lovers in your sales funnel show up for your virtual selling weekends. So that's price matters. Price matters. For all the folks who are like, I can't discount anymore, because we assume that the online market is about discounting price and telling your customers you're going to pull out their credit for high ticket, high price items. They're here and they're waiting for you to find them. So tomorrow and Friday, I can't believe it's Thursday and Friday already, we're going to do laser focus coaching. At the beginning of the challenge, there were 2,400 people who were here wanting to know how to do this. Now I'm working with a serious artist who are leveling up and taking action in their own businesses. We're going to talk about that flywheel tomorrow. And then on Friday, for those of you who only have 5 hours or less to spend on your business, we want you to be focusing on the things that move the needle. So that's what we're going to be talking about on Friday during our laser focus session. It's about making sure that we're showing up strong if we have limited time. If we're in a season of our life, that's what we're going to be talking about, okay? Just a quick reminder, if you only have 1 to 5 hours, that means that you're getting to your end goal slower. We talk about leaping into a 6-figure income. And you can put yourself on the walking path, or you can leap into it. If you want to leap into it, I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to need help with implementation. You're going to need the full system. Okay. But I want to help those of you who are like, I was there. I have 3 kids. I know what it's like when you're a taxi cab driver. I'm also being sandwiched now. Got parents who are aging. I've heard all of the reasons why you can't dedicate more time to your business. And I've seen all the people who want to be doing this. We're all living those same things, okay? So if it's your reality for now, make sure that you are visiting us on Friday for that laser focused coaching session so that you're working on the task and you're doing the things that are going to move the needle. That's what we want for you. Still going to be about running the system. If you're not ready for that business builder yet, because just life is a little hectic, we want you to have what you need so you can, as soon as those kids are like in school, as soon as you're like, yes, now's the time. There'll never be a perfect time. Hint, hint. There'll never be a perfect time. But if your needs to manage risk is at that level, we got what you need. Okay. All right. Don't forget to grab one of those one-on-one clarity calls with us. Even if you're like, I can only spend 1 to 5 hours on my business, make sure you're grabbing those clarity calls and we will help you to understand what you need to be doing next. And if you're one of those folks that only have time for 1 to 5 hours, make sure you catch in replay or at that Zoom meeting what you need to be working on, okay? We are ultimately working with you for full transformation. Your speed is up to you. How fast you go is up to you. We want you to have what it takes to take your business from where it's today, what it's doing today, and what's producing for you. And we want you to be able to be living the dream. We're doing that this week. We gave you your light bulb moments, what you need to understand about your business from a big picture so that you know what to do next. That's what we want. We want you to know what to do next. And if you want help, it's here. If you want help with implementation, we made you an offer that allows for you to get the help that you need and the support that you need. Okay. Transformation is where it's at. That is what we're after. So, all right. We're not done, right? So I'm not going to say like, oh, it's been great. It's been a great challenge. I want you to know that we're now just starting to dig in. We're starting to really get that opportunity for you to work with us one-on-one in an environment that's free. Okay. The free zone in the Art Boss formula is huge. Okay. For those of you who want more for free, there's more coming for free. You're going to be able to work with us, but it only happens during the week where we are running a challenge where you have an opportunity to work with me and to work with Team Art Boss. And that's tomorrow. Okay. So you guys, we'll see you tomorrow. Can't wait to take a look at your businesses. Don't forget, I will post inside of the stream the 3 artists that I'm going to be taking a look at their business. Okay. If you're not chosen, here's what I want you to know. The value and the training you're going to get simply by listening to how we're solving the problems on these businesses is huge. Okay. The questions that they're asking are questions that you're going to have too. So don't miss out on this opportunity. All right. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll talk to you guys later. Have a great one. Bye.